Hi front-end techies, welcome to UIX Docs. So this is React tutorials. We are going to see about virtual DOMs and its journey on React and Vue.JS. We are going to see about the major differences on virtual DOM used by React and Vue.js. What is a virtual DOM? Whenever we are going for a React or Vue.js applications, we commonly hear this term virtual DOM. So virtual DOM is a concept commonly used in libraries like React or Vue.js to optimize the process of updating the user interface in applications. So whenever a web application is used, the UI part is controlled by the React or Vue.js applications. So whenever a component is getting updated, it will be immediately affected to the UI part of the application. So that process is done by this virtual DOM. How the virtual DOM works? It has two things. One is representation of the real DOM and another one is reacting to changes. And first, the representation of the real DOM. The virtual DOM is an in-memory representation of the actual DOM, that is document object model. So it is a lightweight copy of the real DOM elements which allows for more efficient updates. Now, reacting to changes. When the state of an application changes, for example, when a user interacts with the UI, the virtual DOM is updated first, not the real DOM. So the real DOM will be kept left and the virtual DOM will update first, then the changes are made into the virtual copy rather than directly applying to the page. How the virtual DOM works continues. Comparison with the real DOM. Once the virtual DOM is updated, it is compared to or diffed with the previous version of the virtual DOM. This comparison allows the system to identify exactly which part of the real DOM needs to be updated. So next step is efficient updates. So after the differences between the old and new virtual DOMs are found, only those specific part of the real DOM are getting updated rather than re-rendering the entire page. So this is the beauty of virtual DOM. This leads to faster performance and a smoother user experience as direct DOM manipulation is typically slower. Because direct DOM manipulation will have update to the entire applications, but this virtual DOM will update only the few parts rather than re-rendering the entire page. Which virtual DOM is faster, Vue.js or React.js? Context is both Vue and React use a virtual DOM to optimize the performance, but the way they implement and manage it can lead to slight differences in speed depending on the use cases. So we will see that one by one. First, we will see the React virtual DOM. So there is a concept called a diffing algorithm, and second one is updates and batch processing. So the diffing algorithm is like it uses a reconciliation algorithm to compare the current virtual DOM with the previous one and apply the minimal set of changes to the real DOM. So React's algorithm is quite efficient but can sometimes be less optimized for very frequent updates. So whenever you have going for a frequent updates, then it will be very less optimized. So especially with the larger kind of applications, updates and batch processing. React batches DOM updates so which improves the performance, but this can sometimes result in more complexity in how updates are scheduled. Vue.js virtual DOM. So optimized reconciliation is one step and second one is granularity of updates. So optimized reconciliation has virtual DOM implementation is more optimized in certain scenarios. So Vue applies a more fine-tuned diffing algorithm which allows it to be more efficient with certain types of changes, especially when you update only small parts of the UI. So granularity of updates is Vue updates are more granular than React. So meaning Vue often can make more precise optimizations by only updating the individual components or parts of the DOM that require change. Now we can see the key differences in performance. So Vue's diffing algorithm versus the React optimizations. So Vue diffing algorithm is more efficient reactivity system allows it to make fewer updates, reducing overhead when managing DOM changes. So it tracks changes at a more granular level and can update the DOM more selectively than React. So which can result in slightly better performance in certain scenarios. So Vue is having better performance in certain scenarios than React. So React optimization is React's updates can be slightly slower in highly dynamic scenarios, but its optimized batching system and broader ecosystem around performance like hooks for managing state can help manage performance over time, especially in larger and more complex apps. We come to the final question, the first question again. So which one is faster? Both were faster, but for smaller applications, Vue will be a bit faster because it's more optimized at handling small and frequent updates thanks to its reactive system. Okay, so for larger and complex apps, React is better. So React has optimization like hooks, concurrent rendering, and other features that allow it to scale better as apps grow in size and complexity. So its virtual DOM might not be significantly faster than Vue.js, but React's architecture overall might be more suited for performance optimization in bigger projects. So simply, Vue is better for small projects and React is better for larger and complex projects. Thanks for watching our video. Please like, share, subscribe UIX Talks Front End Tech.